Essar Radio. You, me or hum.
You are listening to Essar Radio. You, me or hum.
We have the power to win the world. Let's go,
There's no limit to what we as women can accomplish. I'm sure you'll agree with me on that. This is Essar Radio, You, Me and Hum. Welcome to a brand new show, and this is going to be super exciting because today we're celebrating Women's Day or Women's Week. Well, all I can say is, celebrating just one day in a year is not enough to match the infinite achievements and successes of women around the world. However, this is like a reminder to celebrate and appreciate every woman who's setting examples. So I want to start the show by just telling you that, especially to all the incredible women in the world, just shine on, not just today, but every single day. Happy Women's Day. And I've always believed that women inspire other women. And today, joining me on the show on this very, very special episode is a lady who truly is an inspiration. I'm talking about Nabomita Mazumdar. So she's a speaker for future of work, startups, women and businesses, technology, etc. And she has received several acknowledgements and awards for her work. And a few of them are Top 20 HR Influencers on Social Media by SHRM India, Best 100 Young Speaker Award, Cambridge English in Asia, Top 25 Influential Women on Twitter, Top 100 Women Achievers Award, winner by the Ministry of Women and Child Development. And she currently is a board advisor at Asian African Chamber of Commerce and Industry and a founder of Nabomita.com. So Nabomita, thank you very much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for inviting me to the show. It's an honor being here, sharing my journey and my views.
Well, thank you once again. Please tell me what inspired you to pursue a career in the evangelism industry, and how did you get started on your journey as an entrepreneur in this field?
My entrepreneurial journey started with a question, with an inquisitiveness about what it should be to a product that was not even there. Yes, in 2006, when I was attending a presentation on online communities, I didn't like what I saw. So I had a discussion with Dr. Madhukar Shukla, a faculty at Essar, wherein I said, "Sir, I did not like what I saw." And he said that you're not supposed to like what you see. You're supposed to question what you see. And thereby he shared an idea of an online community which is open, anonymous, free to use, professional, with validated information. I loved that concept. I looked up online. I found something similar to a discussion forum. I joined it as a member and then created the offline chapters for it. I continued building community for that platform for 4 years for free as a moonlighting. And then I joined the community as a partner in 2010.
Your journey sounds very, very inspiring, very exciting. Lekin, I'm sure it has been quite challenging as well. So what have been some of the biggest challenges that you have faced as a woman entrepreneur in the tech industry, and how have you overcome them?
I think the essential problem is in the connectivity. Yes, we have technology. Yes, we have groups. Yes, we have best of the leaders, mentoring platforms, offering those kind of mentorship, but the connectivity to the exact people who needs the solution is yet to be built, and that has to be created by the human network. Yes, no matter how many chat GPT we have or how many automated communities we create, at the end of the day, it's the human bonds that creates that knowledge framework which brings in the products for the future. So I would suggest any women entrepreneurs in the tech community to look at building networks that can contribute not just to your own journey, but the journey to the people around you, journey to the ecosystem. When you start building people around you, you learn a lot more and you create a lot more.
Thank you, Nabomita. That was a great piece of advice. And as they say that times have changed, people have changed. But if you rise with a spine of steel and roar like thunder, you're definitely going to rise. There's nothing and no one that can stop you. Please tell me, how do you think the tech industry can become more inclusive and diverse? And what steps do you believe need to be taken to achieve this?
The best way to create inclusivity in the tech industry is to acknowledge the fact that everybody brings in an essence of its own. And essentially, we need that to create a product for the future. Acknowledging the difference in opinion, the difference in essence is the best way to manage diversity, to promote diversity and include more and more people from different walks of life. And that does not include women, but every gender and every people across geographies.
That's so true. So please tell me, what advice would you give to other women who are interested in pursuing a career in tech or entrepreneurship? And how can they best navigate the challenges and biases that may exist in this industry?
My advice as of today, it could be completely questionable today, but tomorrow that could be a billion-dollar idea. That could be the industry which will create even bigger ones. As techie, as technologist rather, I would say, look into the way people are using everything in life. I mean, it could be a product, it could be a service, it could be even a transport. If you see that, you will find many areas wherein the gaps are there. If you're lucky enough, you will find a burning problem that can keep you awake till 2 a.m. at night. If that happens, well, welcome to the entrepreneurship world. Become an entrepreneur. Or else, even if you don't find your 2 a.m. problem, just look for an area that you can improve with your knowledge. In case you lack your knowledge, tap into your peers' network, tap into your colleagues' understanding and knowledge, and create something that can meet the future demands of what is being used today.
Great piece of advice. But I'm curious to know, have you ever experienced a failure in your career? And if you have, then how did you bounce back from it? And what did you learn from that experience?
Failures are the only constant in life. Yes, whatever you do, take it for granted that there would be at least 100 failures for one. I would want to quote Dr. Mathai Fen, who was still my mentor and who was my faculty at XLRI. He said, until and unless you've tried something 100 times, you cannot really claim that you have tried it. And out of those 100 times, even if you don't succeed once, it's still okay. That's exactly how you have to look at failure. Since I'm an entrepreneur, in business, every discussion starts with a no. Every communication starts with a rejection. However, it doesn't need to stop there. What cannot be processed now, what is rejected today, can be processed in future date of time.
That's so motivating, and that's so true, right? Like, thank you. I'm sure everyone who's listening, in fact, even me, we're totally inspired, totally motivated. And they say, right, failure is not the opposite of success, it's just a part of success. So accept failure with a lot of enthusiasm, and that's just going to keep you going. So, Nabomita, how have you navigated being a woman in a male-dominated field? And have you faced any particular challenge or biases as a result?
Navigating as a woman in business is interesting and yes, could be tricky at times. I have been in a situation wherein I was directly asked if I have a male co-founder, if I have a male person in my team. I can understand those questions. I completely see their point of view too. However, delivery doesn't require a gender. Interestingly, the 2 years of pandemic had taught us that geographies are not required. It doesn't require a gender. The person sitting at the laptop delivering the work doesn't even need to be defined whether she's a mother, she's a woman, or he's a man or a father or a human being who's making that work possible. So biases will always be there, and let the biases be. Let human be Don't let that define you. You define with what you deliver, and that is non-gendered. That will remain non-gendered. Success is non-gendered. Achievements are non-gendered.
Well, that was Nabomita Mazumdar. With that, we've come to the end of today's show. बस चलते चलते इतना ही कहना है कि don't limit your challenges, and remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Once again, wishing you all a very happy Women's Week.
We have the power to win the world. Let's go, everybody.
SR Radio. You, me, or hum.